Hi Jericho art students. In our last exciting introductory video, I mentioned to you that we're going to create a caricature of a frog like this. Before we start our drawing lesson though, I brought a few friends to help you learn about our subject, frogs and other amphibians. Let's talk first a little bit about what an amphibian is. Here's a scientific specimen showing the life cycle of the frog. And a frog's an amphibian, and amphibians go through different stages of life. They start out as eggs in water usually. They hatch into tadpoles that have fins and gills like a fish. Then they start to grow legs, absorb their tail. They develop lungs like you and I have and become an adult frog. Take a look at that. Now let's take a look at some friends that I brought that are frogs. This fella here is a tree frog. Look at the big eyes. And he's got a very wide mouth, as you can see. He's mostly green in color to help him camouflage with the leaves and branches that he lives among. And you'll notice he's got big toes that help him stick to tree branches. Whoop! I knew he would do that. And they can jump pretty far. There's his nose. What kind of texture would you describe the frog as having? Smooth or rough? Can you see that? All right, let's put him back in his cage. And let's look at our other amphibian guest. Oh, this one is a frog also, but very different. He didn't want to come out of his cage there. How would you describe the texture of this Pac-Man frog? Smooth or bumpy? He also has very big eyes, doesn't he? And a very big mouth. He can jump also, but he probably won't jump right now. These prefer to sit around and wait for their food to come to them. Well, I guess he shouldn't have said he wouldn't jump. They certainly can. Look at the big mouth. Woo! Really cool looking, right? All right, let's put him back. So those are some frogs, and you can see that they do resemble our caricature quite a bit. A caricature is a drawing that's done with the features of the subject exaggerated for usually reasons of creating a sense of humor. So when we make our frog caricature, we're also going to exaggerate the shape, texture, pattern, and even the expression on the frog. So stay tuned for our next video, and I'm going to take you through the steps for creating your own frog caricature in our next exciting installment.